We'll see if they're able to take advantage and pad their win total.
And, you know, Kevin, during this winning streak, what's been fun to watch is that everybody knows their role, and it's very clearly defined. Everybody knows exactly what his job is, and they're going out and they're doing it. All the pieces have fit together perfectly.
There's not a more confident team in the NBA right now. Believe me, none of the guys on that team think this winning streak has happened by accident. They know it's taken hard work.
The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to Golden State.
You know, that was one of the worst efforts you'll see from them, guys. Even though they were playing against a better team, it shouldn't have been that bad.
And Steve, even against a mediocre team, that performance wouldn't have been good enough. But you play that way against a good team, and you'll really get blasted.
Just 4 to shoot. Shots good.
Derrick Rose is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them at any time they need it.
People have talked about the defensive renaissance in Chicago as a big part of their turnaround, and that's accurate. Bibbs has done wonders for this team defensively, but another aspect is that they've had one of the deepest benches in the league the past few years, too.
Here's the kid. 38 points for him last game against Golden State. Teague for 3. Millsap passes to the kid. Outside Williams. And there's the pass to the kid. Millsap left side. Teague for 3. Rebound by Butler. Go back to what you said, Clark, about Chicago. It is a credit to them that they've been able to constantly draft talent that is ready to step into and Steve contribute off the bench.
Bulls no doubt about that. You think about Taj Gibson, a late first-round pick. Jimmy Butler last year really emerged as one of the best young players in the league. Great story. So terrific job by the Bulls front office in figuring out which player to take later in the first round.
Last outing for Chicago. They won that game. Against Boston.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easy.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against the defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Now here's Williams. 8 points his last outing, and that is Williams.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. We talked about the keys to this game, and he singled out Paul Millsap as a player they've simply got to be mindful of. Coach told me he's always been an energy guy, someone you have to locate and box out every possession. But he's developed his offensive game to the point where he's more than just a hustle guy. He's also a scoring threat now, and a guy we can't leave open. They'll be watching together.
All right, Doris, thanks. The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game.
How about you take a look at the numbers, guys? They're shooting 74% on the season.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Horford sets a screen for Williams. Horford with the screen on Butler. Double team on Williams. Left side Williams, Butler, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signal they tempo here. this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, I think they're a little better than this ball club, and it showed last year winning the season series.
Now here's Rose. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Boston.
Joakim Noah.
Got 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
Here's the kid. Dish now to Horford. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lets it go from the wing. Chicago grabs the miss. Steve just mentioned how they won the season series a year ago. That was the way it went against most teams.
Throw Jimmy
Very
Butler.
hard team to get the best of, Kevin.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. Always finishing strong. Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Butler off a pick from Dang. Butler dishes to Gibson. Rose, T covering.
Hawks foul call.
He'll get to the line.
As Derrick Rose is a native son of Chicago, and he grew up in the dangerous Inglewood neighborhood, the youngest of 4 brothers. But from very early on, his talent in the game was apparent. And those older brothers of his, they shielded him and protected him like an ember of hope for the entire family. And he certainly has allowed his light to shine brightly.
And Rose drops them both. And Clark, back to Rose, the city of Chicago, as you expected, has embraced him. It's interesting, Steve, to be a high pick, but drafted by your hometown team. The pressure there is pretty interesting.
I love at the United Center when they introduce him, they just say, from Chicago. Derrick Rose. But, with all the attention he gets, he's a very private and reserved person. There's a lot of respect among his teammates because he just handles himself with such class.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game right now. That free throw good from the kid. So it's Chicago now. Outside Dang. Back to Rose. He dishes it to Gibson. Butler. Dang up top. Wide open look.
I tell you what, it's hard to argue with the record for Coach Tom Thibodeau of the Bulls, but the rumor mill has it that the front office hasn't been happy with how hard he's ridden his top players. Luol Deng missed time last season with the hamstring injury.
Defensive foul.
Joakim Noah and Al Bashad. Those things happen, and I'm not quite sure you can put that at the feet of Tom Thibodeau.
Here's the kid following the score by Luol Deng. And it's good. 6 points for Lou Williams.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Here's Deng.
Blocking foul.
Foul call.
Atlanta foul
He
call.
didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. And going back to Tom Thibodeau and that minutes note on his stars. It seems
Two
it's
shots.
harder for players to weather big minutes, Steve, these days.
I think it's going to be really interesting going forward to see this Bulls team this year and beyond. Will that wear them down? Their guys play too many minutes. They've had a lot of injuries. I think it's time to scale back a little bit on the minutes played.
Ozzie Muhammad checked in for the Bulls. Charity swipe shot. And Atlanta again with the bucket. Bulls have gotten only one of their first 6 shots to fall today. Butler kicks to Muhammad. Pass to Rose. Nails the wide open jump shot. Rose has got 6 points. The Hawks trail by 3. Kicks it to T. Pass it to Williams. Back to T. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's the kid. He's covered by Dang. And the whistle blows as the basket. Counts and a three-point play chance right here.
Off to a really solid start. He's knocked down 4 of his first 5 shots.
Some changes for Chicago. Murphy's checked in. That's Dunleavy in for Luol Deng. Now here's Rose. He's got 6. He feeds it to Butler. Murphy, a screen on Williams. Butler with the ball. Williams picks him up. Rose kicks to Muhammad. Good work defensively by Millsap. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Butler attacking. Murphy passes to Rose. Rose off the big for Murphy. And it's Rose missing.
Couldn't convert, but nice little 2-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Here's T. Uses the glass to finish the layup. T's got There's the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Williams is running. That basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the crowd immediately letting the officials have it after that whistle.
A very unpopular call there.
Rose kicks to Buck. Murphy on top. The feed to Dunlap. And again, no good by Chicago.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's the kid. He's got 10. There's Williams with the 3. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Outside Rose. It's some arc. And it's Derrick Rose. Rose has got 8 points.
Looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Close up the screen. Here's the kid. Averaging 12 points per game.
Well, Millsap,
Chicago
great
foul
signing
call.
with the Hawks.
Murphy.
2-year deal, $19 million.
At
You
the
like
line
the
for the
skill
Hawks.
level, a guy who battles
Millsap.
inside, and
Taking 2
even
shots.
when he's at a size disadvantage, he still seems to really prosper.
For Millsap. The Atlanta making some changes. Brand comes in for Al Horford. And it's Corver in for Lou Williams. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Bulls trail by 3. Dunleavy dishes to T. Dunleavy up top. Feeds into Henry. With the teardrop. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And you look at the development for Paul Millsap. He's steadily improved as a passer, as a shooter. At the line, his overall game is upwards.
He's starting to shoot more threes these days.
Right.
Kevin. Yeah, he's undersized, but just knows how to use the rim to protect his finish. I think what I like best about him is just his constant energy.
He misses the free throw. I checking for him. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Atlanta leading by 3. Korver off the pick from Scott. Schroeder gets to Korver. Here's the kid, defended by Copeland. 6 to shoot. Scott backs down. The Hawks need to get off the shot here. There's the dribble. And that's 13 points for the kid.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Henry. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Back to Teague. Dishes to Copeland. To the middle. Murphy. Hangs in the air. And the layup was good.
Murphy!
Murphy's got his first bucket in this one.
What a move. He saw a window on the other side of the rim and whipped it around for the immaculate reverse.
Schroeder passes to the kid. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Defensive foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on